Okay, I've set up this very simple game to try and show you how variables work. I've got a cat here who can move left and right, controlled by this script here, left, right, up and down. Okay, it looks pretty complicated, but actually it's very easy. It just says when it's clicked, forever. If the up arrow is pressed, change your Y by 3. Y is the Y axis, up and down. If the down key is pressed, change Y by -3. So that's just the opposite. Up, changing it by 3. Down, changing it by -3. The forever thing there, just make sure that it's always doing that. Okay, that it's always checking to see if that key is being pressed. The ball, the script is a little bit more complicated. I've tried to give it a random sort of movement so that so it's difficult for you to predict where the ball is going to be. But don't worry too much about that. The key thing I want to show you is variables. Variables are very useful if you're trying to get a scoring system going. So say for example we wanted this cat to avoid this ball, but anytime it was hit by it, it lost a life. Well, that's the ideal time to use a variable. I'm going to stop the script from running just by clicking the red button. And if we go to variables, I'm going to make a variable and we're going to call it lives. And automatically see lives appearing up here in the corner. Now you can turn that off just by clicking this little button over here. But for this game, it'll be actually quite nice to see the lives there, and I'm going to put it there in the middle of the screen. Now, at the start of the game, we want our lives to say 9. Okay, so we'll click in here just when the green flag is clicked to start the game. Set the lives to 9. Okay, so now we've got 9 lives, but we need some way of making those lives go down. So we want the lives to go down when the cat and the ball meet. Okay, so there's a very simple way of doing that. That's to do with sensing. Okay, so when clicked, forever if you're touching, and with this the cat clicked here sprite 1, so we want to say forever if you're touching sprite 2. Then what we want is we want to go to our variables and we want to change the lives. Now it says here we want to change it by 1, and that might make sense, but that'll actually change it up 1. Okay, so we want to change it by -1. That'll bring it down a life. Okay, so now what will happen is that every time the cat is touching sprite 2, which is the ball, the lives will go down. So let's have a look. Okay, now so I already hit it twice there. Okay, now look, it's already a -3. Now I counted twice that the thing hit, but it's in the -3. But the problem is, it's when the ball is touching the cat like that at all, when it's going across it, the scratch is picking up. It's touching, it's touching, it's touching, it's touching, and it's counting all of those touches. So we need to put a weight in there. Okay, so there's the weight. Okay, so forever if touching sprite, change lives by -1 and wait for a while. Okay, so we'll say wait for 0.3 of a second. Let's reset that now. Let's see how that works. Okay, so it touched there and it went down twice, so we need to put our weight up a little bit. Let's say 0.5. There, it touched there and it went down by 1. Okay, touched there and went down by 1 again. Touched there and went down by 1. Okay, so that's it. Making a variable is a good way of keeping a score.